Hello, everyone. David Ostrowski here. And in this recording, I am going to be covering an introduction to SWI Prolog, going through some basic examples, how to get it set up and running. So here, we are using the SWI Prolog, and I'm at the download site here. So if you don't have that already, then I encourage you to go to the download. It's a very easy, straightforward MSI installer, and you can just default settings and easily load that in to your environment, right? So I go to download, and I can do daily builds on Windows, and grab, it's not an SWI, it's an exe, and it attaches it to your start menu. So let me go there because I've already installed mine. You shouldn't have any problems installing. If you do, let me know and we'll take a look at it. So I go to SWI, and I'm just going to bring up the SWI Prolog prompt and go full screen on that. I'm going to bump my font a little bit, and we're good to go. So basically, there's a number of different ways to run your Prolog programs. The basic tenet of logic-based programming, and Prolog in particular, is that you have data, and the data is operated on by rules. So you can formulate that in more than one way. One that you may have seen is that I just executed with a variable, and it's going to give me the output based on the rule logic that is presented, and it's going to give me the respected output. So they have even a demo program that that demonstrates that. Let me pull that up, and just there's a likes demo here, and we can pull that in. And see here. Let me just slide this in here so we can just take a quick look. So this was covered earlier. Here I have the data, and I have associated rules that will operate on that data. So here I can grab my associated command, and here under the each of the programs presented, I have a README that demonstrates how I specifically would. Obviously, you're going to modify this for your own core shell, for your own utilization. And let's look at that source code, because it's not immediately presented here. Here I just loaded that in with the associated command, and that's 1.5 PL. So this was a little more extensive addition of the likes and no's. So these are my facts above, and these exist as my rules. And here we utilize backward chaining. And when I load it in as such, I can use the rules that already the facts are associated. I can just input the rules with either partial or complete information, and it's going to give me associated output. So here I can look up friendship. I spell it right. And I could believe I could do this. So that's, let me find something that's going to work. If I look for, let's say, Sally, I can put that in as one of the variables, such. Well, in this case, I can perform a test, and here I had that established as one of my facts. So it came back as true. I had selling X, well, X wasn't assigned no value. So it didn't give me the appropriate output. There we go. So that's what I was looking for. It was the capital X. And in that case, it actually will perform the necessary backward chaining to make the association. In this case, there may be more friends associated depending how you set up your facts, obviously. In this case, I queried for Sally and it gave me Dan. See if I can get away with, yeah, so here I'm able to dump the entire knowledge base, but I have to hit a semicolon between that. So here I have my facts and rules were associated in this example. I queried that with incomplete information, or in this case, I'm using uppercase variables, and I was able to generate the appropriate output. Let me try a different example here. Here I only have rules that are established, in this case designating whether an animal is a dog or a cat or perhaps a duck. So in each case, it's going to prompt you and it's going to accumulate the facts on the fly. So this is likened to some type of support for an interactive program. So let's load this up and see how this works here. See if I can offer my commands. I think it was called test 2. And get that prompt started up here again. So to start that successive chain, I have to do the prompt here. In this case, I'm going to say, and I think you can get an idea of exactly how a front-end system might be built on top of this, right? That you probably wouldn't be engaging on the same interactive level. We'll have something a little more extensive. It's going to prompt you. It's going to say, does it have fur? Yes, it does. Does it say woof? Yes, it does. Then it's true, it is a dog. Let's go back and do it one more time and say, no, it doesn't. So in that case, it drops you out immediately. So so there's 2 small examples. We're running through the basic logic operations. In the first case, you have it all set up. You might have a knowledge base that you're going to throw against the rules and get some type of associated diagnosis. In the second case, it prompts you and steps you along the way, following through how an expert may make a logical decision-making process. So some more examples on the GitHub, and I'll have that posted. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for listening. Take care. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.